Hey guys, how you doing? This is Flying Gato. Here we're taking a look at one of my favorite cars that's coming out this year, the 2017 Civic Type R. This is an awesome car in the color that I would love to see it in. This is a championship white, I believe. And we're going to be taking a detailed look at this car. We're going to look at the interior, the exterior, the engine, and talk about the engine a little bit. We're going to talk about the suspension a little bit, and then we're also going to talk about availability, estimated price, and unfortunately today we're not going to be able to drive this. Hopefully I'll be able to drive it soon. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and get started. Okay guys, let's go ahead and take a look at the front of the car. This looks very similar to the hatchback model, as it is based off the hatchback model. However, it has a couple of interesting additional details. Best of which, I think, is that new Type R badge. I wish my car had that, but it's not a Type R. So, over here you'll see the vents. Very functional brake vents that this car has. See them right here. I think that's a pretty cool addition to this car. Of course, it has the same headlamps as the Touring model. It's got the really cool jewel eye headlamps. Looking at the bottom over here, you'll see the little front splitter. Has a little red line on it to indicate that it is a Type R. It has a carbon fiber look to it. This is an awesome front end. I love the red badge. I may just have to steal that for my car. Alright, here we're taking a look at the wheel package for the Civic Type R, and you can see it's a very large 20-inch rim. That's actually something I don't like about it. I think it's going to be a little bit too rough going down the road. Kind of wish it was more of a 19-inch rim, but it is what it is. Inside of the rim you'll see a nice Brembo brake package. It's got an awesome brake package. It's got a little slotted and drilled rotors. I think it's an awesome brake package overall. What you can't see behind this is upgraded suspension. More on that later, but needless to say, this is going to be an awesome car for the track and for the road. Little outlet for air right here. You see it is functional. It does let air pass through. Again, that's more for the ventilation of the brakes. When you're going down the front straight and you have to brake, you use that vent to cool down your brakes. Down the side here you'll see a little side skirt. Has a carbon fiber look and a little red stripe on it. In the back you'll get the same 20-inch rim with a bit of smaller brake package, as you only need the big brakes in the front. And then in the back you get a nice big wing. Now let's take a look at the wing more closely here. As you can see, it's a two-piece wing. It's got this little slot right here, and it's got a little black slot right here. It does look awesome on the car. Some people think it might be a little bit too big. I think it looks amazing on this car. It also has these little winglets. I'm not sure how functional those are, but at high speed it may add some extra stability. That's yet to be tested though. And then down here, of course, you're gonna get the triple exhausts. More red accents. The Type R badge and the red Honda badge. From here, those little winglets look pretty awesome. Let's go ahead and open the trunk. It's got the same exact trunk as the hatchback does. The seats do fold flat. Well, not flat, but flat-ish. Let's see what's under here. It does not have a spare tire, as I would have guessed. 20-inch tires do not fit in here, or even a spare donut. It's got the Fix-A-Flat kit. That's something to keep note of. It's got a nice little subwoofer right here. and the handles. Alright, so for the interior of the car, has an awesome accent right here with red little accent with carbon fiber, well, fake carbon fiber accents here. It's got a Alcantara feel, soft touch, really nice here. The floor mats are awesome as well. You got the Type R badging right there, and it's red trimmed as well. For the seats, these are awesome seats. You got really aggressive side bolsters here and here. You got the Type R badging right there. These definitely are awesome seats. If they're not Recaros, then they are definitely Recaro ripoffs, because these are definitely seats that I've seen before in other race cars. So the steering wheel itself, very similar to the sport steering wheel. It is leather stitched, however it does have this red accent right here. Let's step inside. As you step inside, this side bolster right here, a little bit difficult to clear, so that might be a a point where it'll wear out, but that's something to keep an eye on. The pedals are very similar to that in the sport. Actually, they are the same pedals as you find on the Civic Hatchback Sport, as well as the SI models. This Civic Type R is Civic number 7, production 7. That's pretty cool about the Civic Type R. They are all going to be numbered, so each car is special. This shift knob right here, it's actually a really awesome shift knob. Let's go ahead and, yeah, this is an awesome shift knob. Awesome weighted shift knob. I may look into trying to get this put on my sports. Let's go ahead and try to take a look at that. That is an awesome shift knob. It's got really awesome toggle there.
I'll leave this up for a minute so you guys can see.
Let's take a look at how the dashboard turns on.
Of course, you gotta love Android Auto and CarPlay.
That is awesome. The dashboard startup.
We're gonna interview an engineer about this car on Facebook Live, on his Facebook account.
Awesome cockpit. Oh yeah, this is a nice short shifter. Much better than the Sport. Yeah, I can get used to that. Feels good to the touch. These toggle switches are actually pretty good. Exactly the same buttons here. Exactly the same cup holders here. It does have a USB in there. USB charger. I love the red emblem. This is quite a nice car. Okay, let's talk about this motor here. This is the 2-liter turbocharged Honda engine that was actually in the previous generation Type R in Europe. It's finally made it over here to the US. It's got 306 horsepower, 295 foot-pounds of torque, all routed through a limited slip differential to the front wheels. I love this proper intake runner right here. Not the plastic stuff that we get in the 1.5 liter. It's got a very aggressive intake right here. I love how this is a red valve cover. Not really a valve cover, but mimics a valve cover. It's very similar to the S2000, what it used to have.
Yeah, so the standard tire on this car is about these 20.
There is one other thing I want to point out here. It's the fact that the hood scoop is not functional. It has a little hole here. Air doesn't really go anywhere. Not a functional hood scoop, guys. Saw it here first. Okay, so for the back seat of the car, we're gonna take a look at here. Really awesome red seat belts.
Thanks so much for joining.
Red seat belts all around. This is only a 2+2. That's good to note. Cannot sit more than 3 people in the back seat, and that's because of that cup holder arrangement right there. Kind of cool to have that, but kind of wish you could sit 5 people, 5 total people. The back of the seats right here have an awesome back to it. You know, it's got a fake carbon fiber feel to it. It's a really awesome design. Overall, I think this back design is really cool. One thing that this car has that mine doesn't is the tweeter right here. However, it does have the same door latches as my Sport, the plastic ones. That's kind of disappointing. All right. So other than that, this is the 2017 Civic Type R. It's got quite a lot of attention. As you can see, there's 2 guys under the car right now. Everyone seems to be gravitating towards this car and is loving it. I'm looking forward to driving it. I may even buy it. All right, guys, this is Flying Gato. Thanks so much for watching.